Welcome to the Heavy Spoilers Show. I'm your host, Deffinition, aka Mr. Marvel, and this is the channel where we explain it so you don't have to. Those who've been watching E3 will have just seen Marvel's Avengers A-Day trailer drop, and I think the game looks really good. It's getting a lot of criticism at the moment, but I thought I'd just do something slightly different from what I normally do and go through the trailer bit by bit and sort of break down and give my thoughts on exactly what the game's going to be like and if it's going to be any good. So let's begin. Okay, so the first thing that you notice is that this game isn't connected to the recent Spider-Man PS4, which is a bit of a shame. I was kind of hoping that they'd have a tie-in, but I'm guessing, they're going to kind of try and stray away from that, especially with it being a different studio. This is Square Enix and not Insomniac, but, fingers crossed that down the line they do sort of bring these universes together, even though they're from different studios. Don't hate me in the comments and say that'll never happen, because I'm just praying, I'm praying.
You know that old saying, never meet your heroes?
I feel like that old saying, never meet your heroes, is about Gaza, but never mind.
Well, I did. And it was awesome.
So, this is very notably the classic look of the Avengers. This is Thor before he became funny, Iron Man when he was just sort of starting out with his mechanical suit, and Captain America when he just landed in the future after being frozen in ice. And yeah, it's a good time to set a first game, I think. I really do. You're going to develop with these characters as they do too, which I think is a great choice.
The Avengers were everything I imagined.
Hello, San Francisco!
That, of course, is Nolan North, who voiced Drake in the Uncharted games. He's done loads of voice work. He always kills it. Just fantastic voice actor, and to have him as Iron Man is a very good choice.
Thor.
There's the team. Where's Hawkeye, though? Where is Hawkeye?
Tony, check it out. At once. Try to keep up. This just got a whole lot more interesting.
Troy Baker is actually playing Bruce Banner as well, the Incredible Hulk, and I do think it's tied for me between him and Nolan North for who the best game actor of all time is, game voiceover. Sorry. So yeah, I think he's going to be good, and he has got the dynamic range to pull off both sides of the Hulk, so that'll be a very interesting thing to watch.
This quick. Secure the bridge.
I've actually seen a lot of people say that there's no gameplay in this trailer, but spurs throughout there are little snippets of it, and it looks very on rails almost. There's a lot of momentum to it and pushing forward, as you'll see in the trailer.
Those weapons can't get into the city. How you set them up? Bob, knock them down.
Like there you can see kind of the Hulk running forward, Iron Man pushing forward, and Thor.
Thor, what's your status?
There are humans trapped. Lots of small, angry men with guns.
Those guys all have skulls on their faces, which I'm guessing is crossbones. I might be wrong, but that's sort of his symbol.
Is that a joke? Did Thor make a joke?
And there are blue Hydra lasers, which might be used from the Tesseract.
Captain, they got pulsar.
Okay, so that did look like crossbones. Not as completely comic-based look, but very similar. It might not be. If it's not, tell me in the comments below that I'm wrong, and I'll be happy to go back and delete this video. Forgot to mention this was set in San Francisco, so maybe that's why Avengers Tower isn't in New York with Spider-Man, but never mind.
Cap, what's going on over there?
Start the Chimera. What's your status?
And there's more gameplay sort of Cap fighting. You'll notice that it's very similar to Arkham Combat. I hate everyone who always says it's Arkham Combat, but yeah, this is Arkham Combat, so I guess I hate myself. And this sort of deals with the destruction of a SHIELD helicarrier that destroys the city, and yeah, not very nice.
No, stay on task. There's still civilians on this bridge.
That is a Terrian reactor, I think they say later in the trailer. And this game is sort of going to focus around the big failure of the Avengers. So I'm guessing this is in the opening scene, and it explodes.
Some say they were set up.
They were set up, to be fair.
Others call them murderers.
Okay, so this is very similar to sort of the Vanished from Avengers Endgame, and it's a nice little tie-in that isn't too on the nose.
Do the Avengers pose a danger to society? That was the question, Bruce.
Hobo Tony Stark there. He looks like a bit like, you know, remember Lost? Remember Desmond, brother? Desmond looks a bit like him.
That was the question.
Captain America is dead. they don't hold that one that is in the trailer, which is a nice flip on Avengers Endgame. You know, no matter what happens in these big apocalyptic moments, you know that one of the Avengers is gonna have to die because of it. And this time it's Cap, so we get a nice flip on Avengers Endgame. Those who wanted Captain America to die, you've got this game. Those who wanted Iron Man to die, you've got Avengers Endgame.
Well, we all lost something that day. But that's not how this story ends.
Thor riding a helicarrier there into the ground, which that'll be amazing. That'll be like the Star Destroyer scene from The Force Unleashed, I feel like. Right, Abomination is here, but I don't think he's going to be the main villain. Those who've been kind of, you know, going through the trailer bit by bit, like me, I think personally that it's going to be Ultron that is the villain. If you've read Age of Ultron, this sort of cataclysmic event happens in it where Ultron becomes the leader of the world and he destroys everything and sort of makes all the survivors machines, and the Avengers have to go back in time and stop him, which I think is going to happen. Hank Pym was also in another trailer that they dropped, like a 20-second one, and he of course created Ultron, so I think it's going to involve going back in time and stopping him. You're also going to space!
What are we waiting for?
I'm telling you, that's Ultron, that. And it's coming out next year in May, which is amazing. It's coming out on PS4, Xbox One, and PC. So I'm really looking forward to it. I've seen a lot of people say that the graphics it looks like a mobile game. I think it looks really good. Really hyped for it, and we do need a good Marvel game based around the Avengers. Like we haven't had one for 10 years, and it's been such a hot property, and this looks like it's really going to deliver. Obviously, I'd love to hear your thoughts, so let me know in the comments below. And if you like this video, then please give it a thumbs up, and make sure you check out my breakdown of the casting news that Michael B. Jordan is going to be back in Black Panther 2, which will be linked at the end. I'm really sorry if my voice sounds horrendous in this. I've still got tonsillitis, and it's about 6 in the morning when I'm recording this. So, you know, send some nice comments my way as well, please. Thanks for checking out the video. I'll see you again next time. This is a channel for people who are super into superheroes, so if that's the kind of thing you like, hit subscribe. Thanks again for taking the time to watch this. I've been Deffinition, you've been the best, and I'll see you next time. Take care, peace.